Hey guys, what is up? Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Brother Docs, and today I have a Cyberse deck for you guys to look at. So we're gonna get right into this. So, of course, in a Cyberse deck, you run 3 backup secretary, and that's because when you control a Cyberse monster, you can just special summon her for free, but you can only special summon her once per turn. And then we have 3 Balancer Lord. I run Balancer Lord because his first effect is that you can sacrifice 1,000 life points, and you just get another normal summon. And his secondary effect is that when he's banished, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower Cyberse from your deck, which is actually pretty good. And then, next, we run 3 Bit Trooper. I run 3 because you can normal summon him, and he's a level 4, and if you discard a level 2 or lower monster from your hand to the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand, and he has 2,000 defense and 1,500 attack, and I run 1 Boot Staggered, because when you normal summon a Cyberse monster, you can special summon him from your hand, and when he deals battle damage to your opponent, what he does is he spawns a Cyberse Earth level 1 attack 0, defense 0 token to your side of the field, so you can use Link Spider. And then I run 1 Bitron and 2 Digitron. And I run those because Bitron you can special summon for the 2k defense, and Digitron is for their 15 attack, which you can use either Digitron, Bitron, whatever one you want. You can interchange this one. And then I run 2 Cyberse Wizard for Tindangles, of course, because some of them have 0 attack, and sometimes I need to deal piercing battle damage to my opponent. And Cyberse Wizard is, once per turn, you can target one attack position monster, change it to defense position, and if you do, for the rest of this turn, your monsters cannot attack except to attack that monster. And if your Cyberse monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So, and then I run 3 Draconet to special summon Digitron, Bitron, whichever one you want. And then, when he's normal summoned, you can just special summon a level 2 or lower normal monster from your hand or deck in face-up defense position. Then I run 1 Dotscaper, and he's a level 1 Earth with 2,100 defense Cyberse, and when he is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon him, but only once per duel, and then if he's banished, you can special summon him, but only once per duel. So then you would just, let's say you used a discard card. Discard it, you just get to special summon Dotscaper. And then I run 3 Link Infraflyer, and his effect is that you can special summon this card from your hand to a zone a Link monster point 2. You can only special summon 1 Link Infraflyer per turn. I would bump this one down to 2, but I don't have a sub for it, so we're gonna play it at 3. Then I play 3 Link Slayer because it's a free special summon for a level 5 with 2,000 attack, and his effect is, once per turn, you can discard up to 2 cards, then target that many spells or traps on the field, destroy them. Then I play 1 Ramclouder, because, of course, you need to get Cyberse back from the graveyard, so you just tribute a monster, and you get to special summon 1 Cyberse from your graveyard, no matter of what they are. Then I run 2 Rom Claudia, because when she's summoned, you get to add a level 4 lower 1 Cyberse in your graveyard, add it to your hand, and then her secondary effect is, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower Cyberse monster from your deck, except Rom Claudia, which is pretty good. And then I run 1 Stack Reviver, because when you link summon with him, you can special summon a Cyberse that you use to link summon, and he's just a level 2, so you can use him for Bit Trooper. Now, onto the spells. We run 3 Signet Backdoor, because if you have a Cyberse monster that is being attacked, you can just activate Backdoor and banish that monster, so they get a replay, and then you get to add a Cyberse monster with attack lower than or equal to the monster you banish. So these are all pretty decent attack, pretty low, but you can pretty much search out for almost anything in the deck. Then we run 1 Signet Universe, because all Link monsters you control gain 300 attack. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster in the graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. If this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, send all monsters in the extra deck monster zone to the graveyard, which, in my opinion, is pretty good, because, Tindangles, Topological, etc. But, basically, it's kind of a troll card in the deck, and I find it pretty fun to play. Then, one one-time passcode to special summon a normal monster for your Link Spider. Then 2 security block to protect your Cyberse from all them pesky traps, spells, and attacks. Then 1 soul charge, and it's pretty self-explanatory because you just get to bring back monsters. And then 1 bottomless trap hole. I know it's at 3, but I only play 1 because otherwise it can get bricky, and that is not good. Then 2 Cyberse beacon. So when you take damage, you can search out for a Cyberse, a level 4 lower Cyberse, and add it to your hand. And then 1 solemn warning, because why not? It's solemn warning. And then on to the extra deck, I play 2 Link Spider, and his effect is that you can, after you Link summon him, you can special summon a normal monster from your hand to a zone the card points to, so straight down. 1 binary sorceress, because when she's co-linked with 1 monster, when a monster co-linked to this card battles your opponent's monster, and when battle damage and inflicts battle damage to them, you gain that much life points. So pretty self-explanatory. And then the second is once per turn, quick effect. You can target one face-up monster you control until the end of the turn. Have the attack of 1 monster, and if you do, add it to the attack of the other monster. So you get to if it's co-linked to 2, you can have your monster's attack, add it to another, and then if that monster you added the attack to attacks your opponent, how much damage it dealt to your opponent, you get as life points. So that's pretty good. Then I run 1 Link Bumper because it's Link Bumper, and at the end of the damage step, if a monster this card points to attacks an opponent's Link monster, you can activate this effect. The monster that attacked gains 1 additional attack on an opponent's Link monster during this battle phase. For each Link monster you currently control except this card. So if I have a field full of Link monsters, he can just attack until my opponent is dead, which is good. Honeybot, because I'm currently subbing this for Akashic Magician. What I don't have in the extra deck is Akashic Magician, Firewall, or Borreload. I'll get those later, and then I'll fix this deck and make a video on it. But her effect is that neither player can target monsters this card points to with card effects, and other monsters cannot be destroyed and those monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. And she's just a 1900 Cyberse monster, which is pretty good attack. Then Flame Administrator, I only run 1 of because Flame Administrator is you would never run more than 1 because you can only control 1 Flame Administrator, but its effect is all Link monsters you control gain 800 attack, which can turn a lot of monsters into 3k beat sticks, etc. And then 1 Recovery Sorcerer, because if a Link monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this, then target that Link monster in the graveyard and bring it back. So let's say Flame Administrator was destroyed, I just get to special Flame Administrator in attack mode, and yeah, his effect goes off. Underclock Taker, because you can target 1 card you control and then 1 card your opponent controls, and your opponent's monster loses attack equal to the card you control. And then Gaia Saber, because it's a generic, just 3 monsters to summon, and it's a 26 beat stick. Decode Talker, because it's the 3 effect monsters, which is pretty easy to get out in this deck with all of these monsters. But and then I contribute it to negate the activation that targets a monster, or targets Decode Talker. Then Encode Talker to save my Cyberse, and then I can make it be unable to destroyed by battle, and I get to add the monster who attack to the monster this card points to. Then Xcode Talker, which is one of the new ones in Extreme Force, and its effect is when this card is Link summoned, you can choose unused monster zones equal to the number of monsters currently in the extra monster zone. Those zones cannot be used while this monster is face up on the field. You can only use this effective Xcode Talker once per turn. Monsters this card points to gains 500 attack. Also, they cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So, pretty decent, so let's say you have Encode, and he's linked to him. You can target the zone that Encode is pointing at, and nothing can be special summoned there, and then Xcode is he just gains 500 attack, which makes him a 27. And then Trigate Wizard. Now, in my opinion, Trigate Wizard is one of the best Link monsters I have ever seen. But he is 3 monsters except tokens, and his effect is, if he's co-linked to 1 card, if a monster is co-linked to this card battles your opponent's monster, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled, it's kind of like Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, but not, because it's better. And then The second one is once per turn, you can target one card on the field, banish it, which you can banish them, pesky link monsters, etc. And then his 3 is once per turn, if a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate the activation and banish, and if you do, banish the card. So if I have Encode Talker, sometimes I'll just summon Trigate, then just summon monsters around him, just so he can activate just so I can banish and negate, which is pretty fun, in my opinion. And that's my link, and that's my Cyberse deck, guys. This is Brother Docs. I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching.